through a opening in the top of the deck, and we fought some more Skoom right outside. They came up through the hole, and we fought them, and we are now standing over the entrance, and I think about to descend in. Looks like Smallleaf and Radair have blasts on. I assume maybe had blasts on.
Uh, I
Or,
think
or was that?
I think
Did I
Bless
forget
was
it?
from the earlier combat,
Okay, I must have just forgotten to take it off.
and then we came here and stuff crawled out of that port hole, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, we stuff came up and we had we blocked off the water, or at least
that's right.
Alicia
Yeah,
did, to kind of like redirect the flow. So then they came out, we fought, and Alicia did a prayer of healing as well, so everybody got top.
that's
And I
right.
think that's where we stopped.
Close to topped off.
Yep, that is right. Okay. So we will pick up right where we left off. We'll actually pick up 4 months ahead
Yeah, right.
where we left off.
We made a nice life living on top of this boat.
Yeah. We had a lot. We had a grand finale adventure for Saltmarsh. Too bad we didn't get to see any of it.
Could you stop
Um,
and play the music again? I think I fixed my
yeah.
audio this time. It's on headset.
There we go.
Yep.
So yeah, this is where we resume. So I guess
Um.
after Alicia heals up. Okay, yeah, go ahead.
Whoops. I guess I'll have Mo do. I think we kind of like already peeked down into the thing, but I'll have.
Yes.
Whoa. Yeah, I'll have. I'll do like just a forced perception check to see like. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't.
I mean, you can what you I'll tell you what you obviously see because I mean, even with
Yeah.
the three, like you can't
Yeah.
completely
Seeing or
fail.
hearing. Yeah. Like, is there somebody still down here? You know, that type of thing.
Yeah. As far as you can tell, there's nobody down in there. You do pretty much your attention is just drawn immediately to the big pool of water that you see below.
Right.
Um, so I will reveal the area just kind of without like revealing much of the details, or
Okay.
at least kind of the a little bit.
I'll be back in a second. My mom's calling me.
Yeah, yep. But so I revealed the area of the map that's down beneath us. So if you move your view down, you'll see that there's a pool of water right here, edge of the boat right there and around there. Um, that's what Mo sees.
Is the pool any particular color, or is it just clear like water?
Um, it looks rather unclean, kind of
Okay.
slimy. And there is steam. There's like steam billowing up from the opening. So even like sticking your head over it, it's like the air is very hot and humid,
Okay.
and the water is also not boiling, but there's lots of steam rising from the water.
Yeah, I'm kind of judging by that hole in the location. I don't know how easily we can get down without falling directly into that pool.
Yeah, and actually, I'm trying to read what it says here. Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay, yeah, so there's just the pool there. And then, like I said, there is like mildew and like condensation on like the walls and floor from what you can see even there. So even if you avoid the pool, like you're stepping any like even on the wood floor, you're gonna be sliding around in.
Right. I guess
mildew.
Alicia would bring up that I think that we came here to to see what was going on with Mr. Dory, and this is obviously something's not right here. Like no normal person would live here, and we kind of know that he's like something's weird with him. So
Yeah.
I'm like, what do we think we could find in here? Like, do we even want to go in there?
And Gareth thinks a moment and just kind of says, well, it's either we go down and search this boat, or we go into the warehouse and see if there's anything in there worth finding. But you're right, no normal person would live in conditions like that.
Maybe it would be worthwhile, instead of going in this hole. I don't know how difficult would it be to maybe come over like here or somewhere toward the back of the boat and like try to like pry up a board and see like deeper into the boat and maybe make like an entrance that's not over that gigantic pool.
Guess it depends how well built the ship is, and if we have tools for the job.
We have a crowbar. I just don't know if that's going to be enough.
Yeah.
We have a fireball.
Yeah, there's like look, he pulls out his he has a bag of holding now, so he's going through like his supplies, and he's like, rope, no. Yeah, he says I don't have any tools with me to get through that. And he goes over to like, looks over and starts inspecting the ship and just seeing like, hey, is there any? I guess I'll have him do an investigation roll.
I guess that's true. There has to be some other way, like into the ship. It is a ship after all.
Yeah, and my investigation roll is not going. There it goes. Yeah, Radera like looks around and sees like, can he find any sort of like, are there any loose boards anywhere or any other sort of openings or entrances? The only thing he finds is when looking along like the sides of the ship is that there is a doorway, in the side of the ship, kind of about here. And I will reveal that on the lower map.
Maybe we could rappel down to get there. Yeah, I guess Alicia might ask if Radera could like check if that door is locked. He has
his what?
He has the winged boots.
Yeah, Radera says, all right, yeah, good idea. Hold on one sec. Yeah, he flies down and checks, and he says, it's locked. Well, I guess I could try to break it down. And he kind of, it might be a little loud though, but then again, with seeing as we were fighting those creatures, I doubt we really have the element of surprise here.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, Radera's like, okay, I'm gonna try to break it down. Okay. Takes several, shots, like kind of, flying into it, ramming it. But after several attempts, Radera does manage to like, he doesn't like completely floor the door, but manages to, kind of break the hinge and get the door open.
Right.
But yeah, it's not without a good deal of noise. And
We've been up here fighting things for a while, so
yeah. So Radare's, kind of, looks up and says, I got it open. All right.
so then I guess Alicia would tie her rope off to something, be it either like if she could throw it over like this like chain, or she could tie it off to like this pipe or whatever this is, and try to like kind of rappel down the boat and go into
Yep.
the opening. So if that's a success, then she'll just kind of like be just inside below.
Okay. Yep. And Radare will motion to Smallleaf and Mo, like, hey, we can go in through here, and then he just uses his boots to fly in.
Smallleaf will follow.
Okay. Yeah. So now that we're in the room and can actually kind of see things and more clearly being within the room. So again, the air is oppressively hot and humid. Clouds of vapor rise and escape through that hole above. Well, for Radare and Alicia, on ground level for Mo and Smallleaf right now, except Smallleaf followed, so put him down there. Yeah, there is a pair of boilers near the bow of the ship, bolted to the deck and walls on either side of this large pool. So there's actually like boilers here and here, or kind of more like here and here and here, that's heating the water. And again, the walls, floor, ceiling are coated with thick and shiny. Well, yeah, are thick and shiny with condensation and mildew. So,
I guess upon noticing the boilers, Alicia would kind of like, probably in too hushed a voice because of the amount of noise we made to get in here, but maybe motion to them, be like, "Do you think that we should maybe like turn these off somehow?"
Radare looks over, looking at him, and it is really uncomfortable in here. And I imagine those do have something to do with it. And like I said, I think if anything is looking over to the door, he says, if anything is beyond those doors, they know we're here, or it knows we're here, or whatever.
I guess then Alicia would maybe take a look at one of the boilers and see if there's I guess I'm actually even wondering if she would know to look for a valve.
Yeah. Let's see. I'm trying to think what skill check to use, or if you have any tool proficiencies that might.
No.
Acrobatics, animal handling, arcana, no.
Probably like history, because that's the only one that really deals with like.
Yeah, it's like, did you happen to learn or know about any of such kind of machinery? Yeah, I'll give history. I was gonna say at the very least it's like general intelligence check, but if you have history,
I don't have proficiency in either, so it's the same check.
Yeah.
So I'll just go ahead and do history.
Yeah, you're not sure. Short of like pushing all the buttons, which I mean,
that's pretty
it
much
is something you could
do. Yeah, I guess Alicia would inspect it a little bit and like Be like, I have no idea how to work this thing.
Yeah, I guess I'll have Redair make a roll. Okay. He looks it over for a little bit and says, kind of thinks, and is like, well, it looks kind of similar to some dwarven machinery I've seen before. I wonder, and like he kind of looks over some of the knobs and levers and says, I think if we move this lever here, that's the one that controls the temperature. And yeah, he's looking at the group one more time. He's like, all right, shall I
All right, I'm back.
shall I turn the heat down?
Yeah, I think so.
All right, here goes nothing.
Alicia will do the same
Please.
thing to the other lever too. I
Yeah.
guess.
Okay.
So,
I hope
well,
I'm
what
right
happened
about
was
this.
we Verdair broke the door down with his wing boots because there was a door kind of like here on the
It
side.
made a whole lot of noise.
Mm-hmm.
And Alicia had tied off a rope and kind of like rappelled down the side of the ship. And
Oh, so we
inside
we
of-
didn't go down the porthole thing.
no, we went
No,
down
we
there's
a door.
Okay.
a door like
Yeah,
right here.
I remember that door. It was just like floating in midair, basically.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So we went in that, and this giant pool is in here, and there's these two like big boilers that are like basically heating that giant pool of water. So we're basically going to turn them off now.
Mm-hmm. Yep. So Redair slides the lever into the cool position, or at least into like the neutral position, or off, what have you. And the machinery, like the whirring, kind of slows down and just becomes kind of like a light hum. The water's still hot because it's a big pool of hot water, but the machinery is clearly not heating the water anymore. Yeah, Redair's like, okay, but it was like how I thought it was.
I don't know if shape water works this way, but with shape water you can freeze like a 5-foot cube of water for an hour. So I guess Alicia, just to maybe cool it off a bit more, will freeze a 5-foot like cube of this water, and hopefully the coolness of that will maybe speed up the cooling down process, because you have kind of an unmelting piece of ice that lasts an hour.
Yeah. I mean, so like you freeze a 5-foot cube of ice, which is a considerably big chunk of ice. And I mean, like if you concentrate on the spell, I don't know if it requires concentration, but like if you basically let it, it's just going to melt right away, and like the heat will, or like the heat will leave the water as it kind of balances itself back out and melts the ice. If you want to keep concentrating on it, it'll remain ice, but then it won't like cool the water because the heat's not leaving into it. So like you basically like, if you were to do that, like just kind of let the heat of the water melt the ice and have it cool off. It's like you create the block of ice and it's like almost instantly it melts really rapidly. And you can see that at least in the pool area, it has like the air is still kind of humid and hot, but it does cool the pool water down a bit. And it's actually like it doesn't cool it quite down as much as you would think, given the volume of the pool and the volume of ice. So that's a little bit odd to you.
Okay, yeah, at least you would do that for just a few seconds, a couple cantrip casts of it, and see what happens. Just be like, that's.
And it seems to add up, but it still seems like the volume of ice that you're melting isn't quite equaling, the amount of water you're seeing in the pool.
Mm-hmm.
So have we investigated this door off to the side?
Nope.
I do did.
Okay. Okay, investigation. As far as you know, there are no traps there, and the door is unlocked. The door is likewise covered in, like mildew. It seems to be like that the mildew is more disturbed. So like, this door has seen use.
Right. I guess, if we're not doing anything with this water, this is, Sally forth.
Sally forth. All right, I will reveal the next area. All right. This room here, the air is hot, although it's not quite as hot because you've been cooling the water. In this room, there are two pools of dark swirling water that fill most of the area, and I will draw the pools of water. And can I make rectangular large? What does that mean? Okay. There's one. I need to move that more like right there, and center this one over these spaces right there. And just to be, there we go. Okay, so those spaces that are, within those blue squares, those are the pools of water.
Right. So you said swirling, like they're actively moving, or?
Yeah, it's like their water is moving in them. It seems like it's like possibly bubbling up from below.
Right.
Okay, and it also says here that there is a narrow wooden walkway that crosses between them to connect doors. So there is actually there's also a wooden platform, which I will draw.
Right. You guys don't take things I don't trust for 300, please?
Yeah, I already stepped on something and fell once here.
I'm going to move this one over.
So I'm going to do it again.
Yeah.
Acid pit.
Acid pit? No, how about we don't know how many more of those? The last one tried killing me, too.
Did
so
it?
I'll put that over this base here.
You went in, I tried to save you, and I ended up going in.
I don't remember Smallleaf ever in his life trying to save Mo. Ever.
Because I drug you every time.
Yeah. Yeah. I have no memory.
Why's my head hurt? I don't know.
Yeah.
One thing to note here is that this area, because of all the condensation and mildew, is difficult terrain.
Yeah, well, memes aside, I'll give it a shot. I guess I'll test it a little bit. So there's some kind of, like try to put a little bit of weight on it with my, right foot, not putting all my eggs in the basket.
Yeah.
So if it breaks, I get, +4 to my roll or something. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, when you test it out, it seems sturdy enough. Maybe not for everybody walking across it at once, but one person at a time.
Come on, gang, hop on my back. Yeah, I will attempt to cross it.
I could have Smallleaf get in your backpack and just screw us both.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like Mo gets on it, Radair gets on it, Alicia gets on it, and it's all fine. And then as soon as Smallleaf
yeah, right,
pinky toe touches it, it's
it blows upward.
Yeah.
Mo will attempt to cross it.
Okay, he crosses just fine.
I guess, can I is it dark in here, or?
There's it's pretty dark, not dark enough that you would need light, like a light source. Um,
Yeah, I say I'll turn
I
on
mean,
like
I guess
the,
dim light, you
yeah, I
could say.
guess I'll turn on like just a regular like torchlight level on that gem of brightness and just like hold it
Yeah,
over the water and just see if we can see deeper into it or anything.
yeah. Yeah. The it's kind of weird because the water kind of again has like a almost seems
Yeah,
like it
like
has
is
like
it
kind of deep spots in it. Not necessarily like holes that like a person could crawl through, but definitely looks like there are spots that go deeper, like into the underside of the ship,
right?
possibly. And when you start shining your light in there to like get a closer look, out of the water rises two more
Great.
scoom. So they rise up out of the water, ready to attack, and
No.
proceed to attack. So, oh no, my music bar, I accidentally double clicked and it moved off of the moved into its own window. There we go.
Huh. I actually didn't know that.
What? That it could pop out?
Oh, it seems like only the music one. Oh, okay, no, the chat does it too.
Like you can pop it out.
Interesting.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
accidentally like held my mouse down and dragged it out and was like, trying
Yeah,
to
the
change
other
the
two
music.
don't work for that though. Huh. So
Oh,
few people with two monitors.
Let me click myself. Initiative.
all
Look,
right.
23.
Wow.
Damn.
The Smalley, Felicia, and Mo are on the
Yeah.
on the go.
Yeah.
The scream like so they don't rise out ready to attack. They more rise out like, oh, why are you shining light in our faces?
Yeah.
Is
Is it dinner time already?
Yeah, I don't know what Radair's doing, but not paying attention. Daydreaming about, I don't know, fighting some whatever's up in the next room. All right, Smallleaf, you are up first. Even though you're in the other room, you sense the danger ahead and are ready to go. And that is really loud.
Would it? I don't know. Do I have enough move to get from the one room to the other and still have enough to be able to fight?
I think
Probably.
so. Oh yeah, because it's difficult terrain in here.
You could at least get below Elysia, I think, no matter what.
Well, I think that the boots don't matter with difficult terrain.
Like your extra jumping distance.
Yeah.
Yeah, what does that... Yeah, what is your actual speed, your base speed now with the boot?
35. 45, sorry.
45. Yeah, so that's 10, 20, 30, 40. Yeah, I'll let you... Yeah, you could make it to here and still be able to attack.
Attack!
And yeah, let's
23,
see. Oh, man,
28, and a 25.
Well, those all hit, so yeah.
8, 9, and 7.
Okay, so 16, 24. Okay, considerable hit there. All right, anything else on your...
All
right.
Worry about it then.
Okay. If nothing else, then it's... well, sorry, are you going to do something else on your turn? Bonus action or anything?
No.
Okay, then it's Alicia's turn.
Okay, so Alicia will attempt to make a Sunblade attack at this one.
All right. Yep. Wow, that's a good roll. High roll for
solid.
Elise. Yeah. All right.
Ooh, max roll.
16. All right.
And because I took the Shield Master feat,
Oh, nice.
I will use my bonus action to try to knock this prone.
Okay.
It's the shove as a bonus action.
Send them back into the water.
Now it makes a strength check or strength or dex. I forget what the contest is.
I think it gets to pick.
Let's see.
It's feet.
So I make an attack action to shove, and the target, instead of making an attack roll, you make a strength athletics check contested by its strength athletics or dex acrobatics. So acrobatics or athletics for it.
Okay.
You have to do athletics.
Okay.
That's a poor athletics roll.
Yeah, and that was it. It rolled a really high athletics roll. So, I mean, the good news is though, like you can basically anytime you attack, you use it. So you get to use it very frequently. So
that's part of why I took that over.
Yeah.
Over the other one I was looking at.
Yeah. So okay, you don't knock it down this time, but there's always next time.
Yep.
Okay, Mo.
Guess I'm gonna bonus action mark the lower one, but attack the upper one.
Okay. Yeah, you don't want to step into the water.
Nope.
All right, nice. That is a hit.
Blink.
All right. All right. Let's see. It is their turn. I guess the one that is next to Mo is going to attack him first. So let's see. These things get 3 attacks, 2 with the trident and the mind-breaking touch. These 2. So mind-breaking touch was very poor roll, but that's the one that does the most damage. So okay, so I assume the 16 and the 25 hit for 13. And then the one that is next to Alicia and Smallleaf, it is going to...
Did that upper one hit, Mo?
What's your AC?
16.
Yeah, so that does hit, because it rolled a 16.
The first 2? The tridents?
Yeah, the first 2. Yeah.
I was just making sure that he was the target.
It is going to try to use the mind-breaking touch on Alicia, and then 2 trident attacks against Smallleaf. Alright, so Alicia's AC is...
22, so that does hit, and I'm not going to blow it. Take the 12.
Yeah, it's and disadvantage on wisdom saving throws, and again, so far there's been nothing that does wisdom, it forces a wisdom save, so it's a useless ability, except that it does high damage. And then the 2 trident attacks against Smallleaf.
Both miss, actually.
Oh, nice. Yeah, your AC is 19. Okay. And then also on their turn, another similar creature, but somewhat distinct. And this is just the token they use. It's actually another creature rises up out of the water and goes up to attack for there. It looks more human, but like it kind of looks like half human and half whatever these things are. But again, just the token they used looks just like a normal person.
Does it at all look like, let's call them the symptoms that Mr. Dory had?
Yes.
Okay.
But far worse, because it looks like I said,
advanced.
It clearly, like, its skin is like semi-transparent, so you can almost like see into it. Like, you can still see that like it has a human face, unlike these things which just have like monster faces. But like, yeah, like most of its hair is missing. It has, again, that kind of weird semi-transparent skin. Hands aren't quite as elongated, but more elongated than a human's. This one carries a short sword, and it goes to make 2 attacks against Redair, and it actually has advantage on these attacks because it is a surprise attack. And
Ooh, that poison damage.
Yeah, and it actually, these are automatically critical hit. Any hit, yeah, these are automatically critical hits. So I'm going to actually roll them again. Of course, well, I'll just take the one that was a crit. So I'll just take the bottom 2, because I don't feel like adding up. Oh, shoot. Okay, how much damage is that? Redair might... yeah, and that's a crit, so I can't do anything about that. Okay, I have to add that up, because that is an insane amount of damage.
So they automatically crit, is that?
Yeah.
Oh, in the surprise round?
Oh, actually, I'm sorry. Some of those, yeah. Well, yeah, it gets a surprise action, or like a surprise attack. It's one of its abilities.
I was just curious because you said they
That's
automatically crit.
39.
Yeah, like if they're attacking from us not knowing it, it probably just crits. Like the damage part crits, whether they attack roll crit or not.
Yeah. Jeez. 27 plus 5. Okay. So I think that's 137 damage total, because I'm just taking the one's already a crit, so I'm counting that, and I'm counting the 2 bottom ones. What are the rules for auto kills?
What?
Because I think if it's your health.
So how did you do the calculation here? So you said you rolled the first 2 and you said, oh, those are crits. So you rolled the next 2 just to see what the damage was?
Yeah, I wanted to roll the next 2 again to see what the damage was, but one of them was a crit, so I'm like, well, I'll just take the damage from that.
Okay, so basically you added up the damage from the first 3 attacks, and it was...
actually, I do get saving throws against the poison damage. So what is so I might be able to reduce that. What is the DC?
Must make a DC.
Fair.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just says yeah. And I didn't
Make
like,
a DC
this up.
on
They just put it in there.
fail-safe.
Okay, I'm gonna say that this is probably the DC is probably for its stat. It's probably an intelligence-based roll, so that would be. Let's see. DC 13. Yeah, DC 12, based on its stats. Okay, so I have to make 2 con saves.
And you have your aura as well.
Yep. Oh, yes, okay. So I take only half the poison damage, so that's basically 59. 59. Well, that's basically 59, 80, 90. That's 97 damage. So I take half of 97. Which that's pretty tremendous, so...
Yeah.
And then the
like
base damage
43?
is 9, 15, 16, 21.
So you took 54 damage? Or
Yeah,
64 damage?
16. Yeah, 64. Oh my gosh, I thought Redair was just straight up dead.
Yeah, the
That was
roll is
close.
if you're reduced to 0 and the remaining damage is equal to your max HP, then you're dead.
Yeah. So, needless to
Which
say, though,
is
I am down
possible.
to 23 hit points, but luckily it has a surprise attack, and its next attacks won't be nearly as deadly. But holy cow.
Yeah.
Alright. Alright.
So
Well-
we on alert for more of those bastards. Like,
Yeah. Let's see. So, okay, it is...
That's Redair's turn, even though he almost just got murdered.
Yeah, so, basically being stabbed stabbed in the gut like that, like just completely out of nowhere, seeing his life flash before his eyes as, sensing the poison going into him but resisting it. Radair is just kind of I guess snaps into a panic attack, and he is going to, I guess he's going to do his vow of enmity to just get advantage on attack rolls against. Well, actually, yeah, he's going to do that to get advantage against it. And then he is going to make 2 attacks. Why does that have? Oh yeah. Okay. So that does 22 damage. Right, that unfortunately that's about all he can do on his turn, but he's like full on like all out mode right now for next turn. Okay, Smalley.
I don't know. Should I murder that guy?
Go for it.
If you maneuver in that the triangle spot, the middle of the triangle.
Yeah, between all 3 of them.
Just go in there and whirlwind.
I know, but aren't I gonna take an opportunity attack from this guy?
No.
No, because you didn't move away from him. You just moved around him.
All right. We're gonna attack this guy.
Now, if you run away, you'll take a shitload, but.
Yeah.
Please crit, please crit, please crit. Nope, nope. Oh, fucking 13. That's fucking horrible.
Yeah,
13.
13 misses,
Got
but
15.
the others hit. Yep, all but the 13 hit.
10, 5, 10.
25, nice.
Damn, that 10 fucking unarmed crit. The other one was 1. Fucking
The
bullshit.
good news is this guy is almost bloodied.
That's dumb. Wish I had another attack, but I'm out of moves. Use
Alright,
all your moves. You can't do anything else. But I don't wanna.
Alicia, you are up next.
I think it's time for Alicia to do what is technically her highest heal. If we count temp hit points. I guess upon seeing, Radair get like slammed with that
Dumpstered.
One might say dumpstered.
I was not expecting it to do that much damage. I forgot, like, man, that poison damage. Thank goodness there's a saving throw on that.
Yeah, and I guess Alicia kind of reaches out to Radair and maybe puts a hand on his shoulder and is like, I don't even know what, I don't have anything cheeky to say, I'll go, I'll get him or whatever. And actually she's gonna do polymorph. And it is now Gator Golf time.
Gator Golf. All right. Do you have the stats for that? Because that's not that's a T-Rex, which actually they don't have in this. Hold on. You sent the link in Discord. I think that has.
Tyrannosaurus Rex is in the.
It's in the compendium for Roll20.
Oh, it is. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, if you just do.
Right. It's in the compendium, not the
Right.
It's not in my pre-built stuff.
And you can just hit that left arrow to the left of the name of it, and it drops a little sheet down.
Yeah. There we go. Cool. All right. I don't have a token, but I'm just gonna enlarge there.
So everybody probably gets shunted a little bit,
Yeah. They get shunted back. Okay, cool. Well, I will leave that there. And anything else on your turn, Alicia?
Bonus action Shoveroni on this guy in front of me.
Okay. I think you have to, if you take, yeah, you have to take the
Oh.
attack action on your turn.
Okay, that's
so unfortunate, but
okay. Yep, that makes sense actually.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
And then, nope.
Okay, Mo.
Um. Um. I'm gonna mark the assassin guy and then just do regular attack on the upper guy that I've been hitting.
Redair still has has advantage anyway, so
Oh,
because of the
okay.
Vow of Enmity. So so you may
Um,
want to just mark somebody else for it.
I'll mark the one next to Elysia. Again.
Okay. Yep.
And
And
then
your
knight.
attack is a hit, so that's 19.
Yep.
All right. And let's see, it is now their turn. So let's see. The one that is next to Elysia is going to, again, try to do the same thing. Mind-breaking touch to Elysia. And considering it missed, it's going to try again with a trident attack.
And then it's more.
Yeah, and then it's going to turn to Smallleaf and get a trident attack on him.
And miss again.
The one that is now engaged with Mo and Smallleaf, it's going to do Mind-breaking touch on Mo. So that hits for 15, and then it's going to do a trident attack on Smallleaf. And seeing as both were successful, it is going to do a trident against Mo. And
Super miss.
And super miss. And then the other, kind of half human, half scoom is going to make 2 attacks against Redair with let's see, I'm not rolling with advantage. And so these are just 2
Holy shit.
I couldn't have filled through that. I'm glad I did that.
Yeah. Holy crap. Okay. Well, I still get to make a con save, although it's just it's not as good this time because it's just but still, hey, the hit points are what I needed more, so.
Does your aura still count because you still have your mental stats? I mean, I guess it worked anyway, but.
Yeah, I'm not sure on that. I'm gonna rule no, but okay, so the 20, so they both pass, so I only take half of that, so that damage ends up being, let's see, 27, 24, and 29. That's still 40 damage. Plus the 14 piercing. Okay, so 54 damage, so that's, these things have 136 HP, so that's, yeah, good thing you transformed him into a T-Rex, because probably would have dropped him before. Okay, so that's their turn. Redair is going to continue attacking the half-human one. Oh yeah, and that's right. I gotta make make them as a T-Rex. Well, he gets he makes 2 attacks, one with a bite and one with a tail, and it can't be against the same target. So Redair is going to bite the humanoid one, or the half-human one.
Bite does significantly more damage.
Yeah. 1d20 plus 10 to hit, and this is with advantage. Keep highest 1. Okay. Of course, that was well, 14, does that still hit that? It doesn't. Oh well. Redair's going to then turn and do a tail whip against the one that Mo marked. So that is also plus 10 to hit. And 27 hits.
Back.
Yeah. For 22 damage. Okay. And that is his turn. Right, Small Leaf.
I'm gonna attack this guy again. Whee!
Okay. Yeah, you're gonna have
29,
to move.
29. Fucking
Yeah, you're gonna have to
Christ.
move because you got shunted out of the way.
Well, fine.
but
I'll
you
go over
could
here
move.
then.
Okay. So one thing to note is that the water is well, it was uncomfortably hot and exceedingly foul, but because you cooled it down, normally the rule is that if you walk in the water, you get this effect automatically. But because you cooled it down, you get a Constitution saving throw to avoid it. So go ahead when you step into the water. Go ahead and make a con save.
17.
Okay, you're good. You don't suffer any effects from being in the water, and you do not have to keep making that roll. That's the other thing is like this is like something that takes place on your turn. As long as you you only have to make that once for each body of water you move into, so you're fine. So you both of your attacks hit.
We'll give another one over. Y'all.
Ooh,
There's the crit.
There we go. There's the crit in our favor. All right.
There's 9, 9, and 16.
All right, 16. All right. It is near death. And back to Alicia.
About we do. I don't really have much I would like to do. Can I hold my action, and if Redair is reverted out of the T-Rex form, I would like to immediately heal him.
Okay.
With a... I will actually say let's say a 4th level spell.
Okay. And Mo.
I'm gonna attack the upper guy and mark him.
Which one are you marking?
The one that I am attacking.
Dang.
Okay. Yeah, that's a hit, and that's a good hit. Wow, that was like 5s and 6s on the sneak attack. It was almost a max roll. Okay, so that's 33. Yeah, it's that one's pretty banged up now. Actually, both of them are. All right, let's see. Yeah, their turn. The one that is next to Alicia is going to do the mind-breaking touch to Alicia. And it's going to do 2 trident attacks against Redair. And both of those... No, the 11 misses, so 5 piercing to Redair. And then the one that is next to Small Leaf, Mo, and Redair, it's going to do the mind-breaking touch to Small Leaf. Ooh, that was a high roll. And then it is going to do 2 trident attacks on them. And miss both of those. The humanoid one is going to make 2 attacks against Redair. And thankfully both of those missed. Okay, and now Redair's turn. He will repeat his attacks against... I guess I'll do the bite against the assassin guy. 12, which I think is a... Yep, that's a miss. And then the tail against the one that Mo marked, so he gets advantage, and then that is a hit. I'm gonna say, man, if only that bite would hit. It's still 22 damage to that other guy. I'll take that. It is considerably high damage, so... Alright. And back to Small Leaf.
We're gonna hit this guy again.
Yeah. All right.
13 is one miss.
Yeah, that's a miss.
And 10 is a miss. Okay, and we're going to use another key point to hopefully get another attack. 21, 22,
yeah,
21.
both of those
11,
hit.
and a 5.
Ooh, okay, that is one more hit point than you needed to kill him, so
Woohoo!
good thing you did that. So, yep, he is dead. Slumps over into the water and kind of sits there at the surface. Slumps there at the surface. All right, Smallleaf, your turn is done. Alicia.
All right, seeing as how the big guy's kind of down, Alicia will do attack roll against this guy.
All right.
Attack.
Yep, that hits.
Do
All right.
7 radiant and a shove.
All right, and that's an attack roll against its a strength check. Okay, it is knocked prone. Where's the knocked prone?
Yep, end turn.
All right, Mo's turn.
Stab.
Stabby stab.
Miss.
Yep. Marking.
Yep.
All right. Let's see. It is their turn. The one will again they'll kind of do the same thing. Mind-breaking touch on Alicia to start.
Oof.
Yeah, it was a bit of a higher roll.
Could have been a lot worse, but oof, all the same.
And then the 2 trident attacks against Redair, which both hit, and that's 12. All right. 70 lost 71 hit points, so it's still hanging in there. And let's see, the one that is surrounded by all 3, it's going to do mind-breaking touch on Mo. And yeah, your AC is 16, so that hits.
Yep.
And then 2 tridents on Smallleaf.
Yeah,
That was a max roll for 10 damage. All right, let's see. Redair's turn. He will attack the one that Mo marked. Where's my... There it is. Okay, that's hit. And that's the bite, so that one does more. Let's see, that's 4d12. Gee whiz. 4d12 plus 7. And actually, that's one more hit point needed to kill it, so... Not going to bother restraining it because it's dead. Well, actually, it's dead and restrained, just to add insult to injury. Yeah. Dead and restrained. Yeah, Redair, just chomps down on it and just, keeps it, keeps it held in its mouth, or in his jaw, I guess, I don't know. Just, allowing it to be torn apart as he, shakes it around. And then that is the attack on the bottom scoon. For 15. So that one.
If that scoon didn't get up, that is advantage too.
Oh right, yeah. Let me roll again. Actually, I did roll that with advantage by accident. So.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah. Did it by accident, or not intending to, but it was what I actually wanted to do. So. Let's see. Okay, that one is near death. So. Smallleaf. You can finish it.
Don't I have to move closer though?
Yeah. You could reach him from the board.
We're gonna go to the board then.
Right. Yep, right there.
22, 20,
Yep.
15.
15 hits, so all 3 hit.
13, 12, and a 5.
Yep, that kills it. Yep. The 25 would not have been enough, but the 5 put it over, so we successfully defeat the 3 foes. Yeah, Redair just continues to shake his massive well, I guess he's not a T-Rex, he's a crocodile, so his crocodile head back and forth, just tearing that one apart, spits it out, and then goes to proceed and just chomp down on the other one and tear it apart, tear it to bits. and then settles down.
So polymorph lasts an hour, so he's got some time still if he chooses to.
Yeah, I guess he'll stay in that form. Because
I
why
don't know
not?
if he can fit through any of the doors, but
Yeah, that he is. Well, actually, yeah. How much? How?
he's
big
actually
is-
huge, so
So yeah, he in some of the
Kool-Aid
tight hallways I've been allowing it, but yeah, fitting through a door he wouldn't.
He just has to Kool-Aid man his way through.
Yeah, exactly. Which I would allow.
so these are like shallow pools of water, and then there's like some spots where it's like a sinkhole type thing.
Yep.
Okay. I thought it was like, I don't know. I thought the whole thing was basically super deep.
Yeah, it's like maybe like ankle deep in most spots,
Right.
but there are clear spots that are like sinkholes.
Um, well, we probably have one more room to go.
given the size of the ship. Yeah, so Radair's pretty much, I mean, he can't really speak because he's in
Right.
alligator crocodile form, but he kind of like motions to the next door.
Yeah, I guess. Do investigation.
Okay. The door is unlocked. You can sense that there is, like this room, there is still like steam and heat emanating from it. So you presume that whatever's beyond the next room, the conditions are going to be similar to this room. Like I said, not locked, and as far as you can tell, not trapped.
Right. I mean, I guess I don't want to like ruin the polymorph, but at the same time, I think we might need like a short rest or something to heal up.
Yeah, short rest is a fine idea, but is this the place that we want to do it?
No.
Like, we kind of risk, like, what are the chances that Mr. Dory just kind of comes in?
Yeah, or more of these guys come out of the water. Yeah, I mean, if we want to do it on top of the boat or like over in the section where we first fought the guys, or something.
Yeah, Radair's just kind of looking at the group like I'm
The
a
toothy
crocodile.
smile.
Yeah. Although he kind of gives like that glint in his eye, like
Yeah, right. He doesn't
he
want
wants
to
to
stop.
kill whatever is on the other side of that door. Actually, so how far down in hit points is everybody?
I'm at like
20
a third.
Alicia's at like
27 of 66, so about half, a little below.
43 out of 80, or 33 out of 82.
yeah. So Small Leaf is
Yeah, we're all at like 30-ish.
30. Yeah, and Radair's at like a quarter. I think Radair would probably just say like, I mean, if he could speak, which he can't, but he's kind of more thinking like, yeah, just revert out of crocodile form and then use his healing spells and his lay on hands to
Yeah.
just heal up and
Yeah, I
press
mean,
on.
if we can.
Because I mean,
at least
he
get
has
some
cure
bonus.
wounds
Yeah.
like prepared as well. So like at least he doesn't have to blow all of her spells to heal us.
Hers
Yeah,
And
are
I have
critical
20 hit
ones.
points of lay on hands, so that's
I have
20
my
hit
full
points
body
to
heal too.
Yeah.
True. Yeah, I think if we do that kind of stuff, I'm not sure if I have like even a healing potion or something.
That's a long rest to get back then.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
We
actually,
have
I have.
one potion of healing.
Yeah, I have 3. So.
I think I might have
This is-
one.
When
I
else
have
are we gonna
one.
use them?
Yeah, I was gonna say this is the time.
It's kind of like, no, I
I
might
have
need
one-
these
I
for a
have
more
one healing
important time
potion.
later, like in every video
Yeah,
game I play.
exactly. I know.
Neverwinter Nights never use
What
them.
if I need it?
Yeah.
We end up like Oblivion, and you end up having 400 potions.
Yeah.
You're like, I need to eat something.
Like not once during a fight, you fight one of the flame Atronachs, and you're like, I'm gonna use my fire resistance potion. No, you just run up to him and melee him. You just.
Oh man, I don't have the nice potatoes. I can't pause the game and eat 14 of them in a second.
Right. Yeah.
Healing.
To get my stamina up.
Yeah.
Hold on, enemies. Hold on.
So,
Give me time to finish my potatoes.
so yeah, we can cancel the polymorph, and I can even do a prayer of healing if we think we have 10 minutes to spare.
Yeah, so you decide to cancel it, or Ritter kind of makes a motion like okay, cancel the.
Right.
You can cancel it, and Ritter's like, okay, I'm processing a lot of emotions right now, but I want to charge through that door and just put an end to this. But we're all hurt.
So, do we think we have 10 minutes, or are we doing quick healing and rushing the door?
Ritter says, quick heal, rush the door.
Yeah. Yeah, because, I mean, in that time we could get attacked by more of these white guys, I guess. I mean, we could get attacked at any moment, I guess, but...
All of these guys, it's just the pool's like 8 of them.
Yeah. 3 of those guys come out and like, alright, well, it was a great session. See you guys. We don't even resolve combat. We just...
Yeah.
All
Well,
right,
yeah, because pretty much 3 of us would be dead.
Yeah,
like,
it's
if
the
that
to be
happened.
continued music. Like,
that's I'll bring my character sheet next week, guys. It's been fun. See ya.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
I
think
just
Ritter's
put
going
ink in
to
the printer. I'll
use-
print out for everybody.
He's gonna use a 2nd level spell to cast Cure Wounds.
Yeah, I'm drinking one of my pots. I have 3, so if anybody else wants one. I think regular ones are 44 plus 2. Guess I can consult the Book of Knowledge.
Yeah, I need to look up.
I'm assuming it's healing potion and not potion_healing, but I will be wrong.
So how much does a normal healing potion heal?
I think 2d4 plus 1? Or 2d4 plus 2, so maybe this is 4d4 plus 4. Oh. No. I don't know. I'm gonna find it. It's gonna be under potion. Okay. A potion of healing. I thought there was a lesser potion of healing. So a healing potion is just 2d4 plus 2.
Okay.
5. I'm drinking another one.
Yeah, Cure Wounds.
Okay, there we go.
2d4 plus 2.
I think actually I'm gonna use.
Alright, I'm at half
2
now.
I rolled a 9.
That's good.
Actually, I'm gonna use.
Yeah, actually,
I'm
that's
gonna
great.
use a 2nd level.
I'm at 42. I don't know if I want to blow my full body res or...
I mean, it costs an action, so it's hard to do in combat, so I think
I know.
it's probably worth it, I think.
What is that?
I'd agree with
Another
that.
18,
We're
I think.
probably looking at one more combat like
Yeah.
today, metagame knowledge. So
Yeah. It's 9.
Using that clerical insight.
9 puts that at 30.
CJ, are you rolling? Are you rolling?
Yeah, I used a slot for a Cure Wounds.
Yeah,
I have because I still have 2 3rd levels, a second level and a first level, and I'm not going to use all of those in a combat.
CJ, I'm going to re-roll that one for you.
Okay, you can do that?
Yeah.
Empowered healing. It's anytime
people
somebody
near 'em.
heals. It doesn't have to be me. It's just when people
Oh,
heal.
really? Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. I didn't realize that. That's really nice, actually.
Just get a party of 4 life clerics.
Yeah. Like we can't kill anything, but like
Yeah,
we
they're
just
all-
stand in the middle of combat and constantly heal each other. The enemies get so frustrated.
Yeah.
That they
The only thing
can't
is you
do
have
it.
to use the new roll, but it's like if it's
I
a
mean,
one,
It's a 1.
Right.
Yeah. So
it's a one.
okay.
Just
Yes.
do it.
Yeah. 1d8. Okay. So I gained 4 more hit points because I already added the 1. Very nice. And then I think Radar is going to use 15 points of lay on hands. He'll keep 5 just to be able to get people up, but he'll use 15 to get himself back up to 51 hit points. So that's pretty good.
I think Alicia's gonna 3rd level cure wounds herself. Is anybody else still super low? Probably Mo.
Mo's at 38.
I'm at
He's
half, so I could definitely use maybe like one more little thing.
Yeah, well, I can just twin my thing, so.
Yeah.
Okay, so I will twin a 3rd level cure wounds. So 26.
Well, it's a good thing we decided to
Oh, great.
heal up, because no sooner do we spend maybe a minute or two kind of contemplating what we want to do, casting our healing spells, meditating, drinking potions or whatever, when all of the sudden bursting through the doors bursting through the door right
For
where...
a door that's not, one that's not near the top left of the map, right?
Any other door.
Yeah, there was
Yeah.
a...
The one Mo's standing in front of?
No, it's not
Yeah.
that one. It's a different door.
The one that Mo is standing in front of.
The one that Mo is standing on. I'm like, no! Even worse. Peach
That is
Golem?
really
Oh,
low.
Flesh Golem.
A peach gold.
I was gonna say, I was like, damn, dude.
A what?
I like it.
What the hell is wrong with you?
Oh,
a
there we
peach
go.
gold?
James and the Giant Peach Golem.
I was gonna say, if we had
It sounds like
Wait.
Terraria battle music.
kind of does. I've used this one before.
Really?
I think so.
Has anyone called you a liar to your face?
I think so.
Yeah, you're like, probably.
Okay, I might have used this once.
Hold on, I'll be
before,
back in 55 minutes.
but I don't. Maybe I haven't. I have it in the list of things to play, so maybe I haven't used it yet.
Tough
I don't
battle.
know.
Here we go.
Yeah, tough battle. That's just I gave them different names, but
Yeah.
let's see, just so I could remember what they would be
Yeah,
good with.
like this isn't the first quest in the Fighters Guild, kill the rats in the ladies' basement music. unless your guy really sucks.
CJ, why is that one called TPK music?
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah. And it's just the that carnival or whatever, the circus music.
yeah.
Benny Hill.
Yeah, Benny Hill. I was
Yeah,
gonna
that's what
say
I
I
was
could
gonna
never
say, the
remember
Benny
what
Hill
that's
called. Yeah. No, it is no. Yeah, I don't. Okay, now that I'm hearing more of this, I'm like, yeah, I'm pretty sure I haven't used this.
Right.
I don't think I've used this one before. I might have used the battle epic. And this is the volume gets progressively louder in this song. That just a smidge. Alright, so yeah, so big hulking flesh golem made up of like various sea creature parts.
You
Well,
might have
the
to hit
second-
sort on the thing again.
Oh yeah, let me do that. And I don't see Smallleaf in the order yet.
Sam!
I just didn't click myself.
Sam!
Here we go.
23 again.
Hey!
I rolled
okay.
a 23 again.
Please be in my
Yeah,
backpack. Please be. Of all moments.
Yeah, so, yeah. I'll go ahead and roll a D percentile to see if...
Molly's secret
Smallleaf-
Pokeball is in Mo's backpack.
Yeah.
Okay, Smallleaf, you can decide to start in Mo's backpack for the combat if you wanted. Or just like as we're all like, casting spells, drinking potions, it's just like, wait, we're small, and then like suddenly this big flesh golem crashes through the door.
Sure, because I want to do a backflip out and then smack this thing in the...
Okay, so I'm definitely gonna notice that he was in my backpack if he backflips out of it. I'll be like, what the fuck?
Yeah, so you noticed.
But
did
will
notice.
you, though?
But,
Yes.
Will you, though?
Yes, I have to.
and just keep in mind the area is still difficult terrain. But I mean, Smallleaf started in the backpack, so it doesn't matter.
But
And like I said, this flesh golem is created out of the
That's it.
flesh of various sea
I'm making a
creatures,
Twitter
so
and adding Jeremy
it.
Crawford.
Let's see. Okay, so... Yeah, this music, like, starts off so quiet when it starts. Or, like, it starts off quiet, gets louder, and gets quiet again. It's weird.
So I just played a song on YouTube and had it at max volume, and it didn't bleed through my mic anymore, so I think me changing my audio settings, like, fixed that. I guess it was, like, blowing... I don't know. Like, on a software level, it was, like, bleeding somehow. Which is really confusing.
You suck.
Alright, so let's see. So, Smallleaf, you made your attacks. Yes, those two... Oh, no, that's your acrobatics roll.
Yeah.
Yeah.
18, 18,
Do a third 18, please.
14.
Those all hit?
And we're going to waste one of my last key points, and a 13.
Okay. You're as a monk, your your fist attacks are magical correct?
Yeah, they are.
Okay, good. Not asking for any particular reason or anything.
We're about that one.
It has immunity to non-magical attacks that aren't adamantine weapons. But
There's a 14.
yeah.
There's a 12. 6. Is a 13 hit?
Yeah.
And a 9. Jesus
Okay,
Christ,
so
those were actually really kind of good.
35, 40, 41.
This is
Wow.
awesome.
That was a lot of damage. Okay.
And I live in Mo's backpack.
Yeah. Well, yeah, that
Visible
was a
confusion.
considerable amount of damage on it.
What confusion over there?
Like the visible confusion meme.
Oh.
Okay. So let's see. Okay, so the flesh golem creature attacks. It makes one attack at Smallleaf, who attacked first.
Yay! Fucking Christ!
And that was a pretty high roll for damage. And it makes one against Mo. And then in addition,
I am reacting to that to have it. Which I guess I should have done with the other ones. I don't know why I didn't do that.
okay. Okay.
Oh yeah, Techno Slammer.
There is an... Okay, so... Mo, you get hit with an Eye of Corruption effect.
Me?
You suddenly see a flash of light of evil, like an evil eye, or light coming from an evil eye appear behind, like, just floating in the air. You don't actually see anything behind the flesh golem. You just see like a pool of water, which I'll go ahead and reveal because you can see through the door. No, polygon reveal.
This is to Mo.
Yeah. You see that there's another pool of water behind the flesh golem, and you see like an eye floating in the air that like hits you with like evil energy. And I guess I have to roll the damage, but it's you have to make a Constitution saving throw.
That is a shitload of damage.
Is this a magical
Holy
effect?
Hell.
Basically, I'm asking if the mantle of spell
advantage.
resistance would give me advantage.
No, this is just an innate ability.
Okay.
11. Okay, so you fail to save. So that is the necrotic damage.
Okay.
And then it's another 5d10, and that is the poison damage. And you have vulnerability to necrotic and poison damage for 1 minute.
Okay. I am at -4, so I am unconscious.
Oh, wow. Okay.
I think we did this for unconscious.
Yeah. Or if you're at negative hit points, it's pretty obvious.
Yeah.
Okay. That is its turn. Okay, so the flesh golem went, and now it is Radair's turn. Yeah, Radair is just gonna say, no, we're not dying here. And then he is going to cast Hexblade Curse on the flesh golem, because he wasn't aware of anything about the evil eye, as far as he could tell, was coming from the flesh golem. So he'll cast that on, and let me just put a marker on it that he's got the Hexblade Curse on it. And then he has to, again, difficult terrain, so that's 1, 2, 3. And unfortunate, actually no, he's gonna fly, so then that way he doesn't have to stop on the difficult terrain. So he'll use his winged boots to fly over there and get 2 attacks with Hexblade Curse. No advantage on this one. And that's where, okay, bonus to damage, and if it dies, I regain hit points. So that is another 34 damage. All right, that is Radair's turn, and Alicia.
All right, I feel like maybe Alicia has tried this before. Would Alicia be able to move kind of here and then like swap, like kind of like pull Mo and swap positions with him?
Yep, because he's unconscious.
Yeah, and as, or I guess, yeah, she'll do that. So provided she can kind of pull Mo down, and then would that count as my action, or is that just the rest of my move?
I'll count that as your interact with an object.
Okay.
Part of your move.
Are you saying I'm an object?
Well,
Are you
not-
objectifying me?
You're basically considered an, yes, you're well, no, because in Neverwinter Nights, your character doesn't become an object that you can put in your inventory. Yeah, so no.
Are you
but that's
saying
how
I'm a
doing it.
baby?
Yeah, you don't become a baby that. Well, in that case, if you become the baby, then we can duplicate you. So.
Hey.
Except you're all unconscious.
We're all
so.
disabled.
Yeah. All right. So Alicia, yeah, you still have an action.
All right. See, I feel like that's, I guess that is rolling correctly. I'm gonna reroll 2 of those.
Okay. So you basically move Mo out of the way and then heal him up.
Yeah. So basically just add 9 to that, or 8 to that other roll. So 26, 34.
Okay.
Oh, you healed me?
Yeah, 34.
Somehow you just keep spacing out. What the hell? 34?
You're too used to staring at a
Or
computer all day.
35.
I re-rolled,
Okay, yeah.
and the one was a 2, so.
Well, so let me... We'll just add 38. Not equals 38, plus 38.
Yeah, well, you're healing. Your health starts at 0. So,
Yeah. I
so
was at -4, so...
Yeah. So if you healed 34. So. Okay, good.
That's the turn.
All right, Mo, you're back up.
So, the Eye of Corrupt... I'll use half my move to stand up. So, the Eye of Corruption is something else that's in there that attacked me?
Yeah, that's what you believe. That's what it is. You didn't see, like I said, you just saw like a floating eye.
Yeah, okay.
Basically hit you.
Yeah, Mo would say
Or shoot a beam of energy at you.
Right, Mo would say something like, there's something very evil in that room that's not the golem or something, you know, like there's something further in, like that's just like pure evil or whatever that the effect. I mean, did I get hit by necrotic damage by it? Or was it like a mind effect? You know, like
it was necrotic and poison.
Okay.
So,
Yeah,
like,
so
I felt like that necrotic life sapping energy.
Yeah, right.
Striking
Yeah,
you,
yeah.
and then the poison
Okay.
effect where it was like the physical poison.
Right.
So.
Okay. Yeah, like something's deeper in there that was, you know, it's like evil and draining my life force type of deal. Mo is going to obviously mark this guy. What's the eyeball effect on the flesh golem?
That is Ridair's Hexblade Curse.
Hex, okay. Yeah, he's gonna mark him, but Mo's also gonna do just the single target Gem of Brightness on him.
Okay.
Just for a shot at
DC.
I figure he's an HP tank, and it's like, if I can just debuff him. Nah.
Okay, so if it succeeds, it's no effect, or is there something?
Nah, there's nothing.
Yeah, no effect. Okay.
So yeah, bonus action mark him. Action did move. I will. Maybe back up to here on the board. And end my turn.
Okay. Small leaf.
I'll be back.
Small leaf. Smack. Smack. Smack.
All those hit?
Woohoo! Because I'm awesome. 15. 5.
That is exactly the amount of damage you needed to do.
Yeah, both of those are crits.
To destroy it.
Wow.
So yeah, the flesh
one.
golem with several punches and strikes of your staff, you know, you patches of fish flesh start peeling off of it, and it starts to dismantle
just weird.
and falls down.
After it dismantles, Small Leaf will ask anybody if they want some sushi.
Let's see. So, however, so like, you know, knowing that Mo, you know, said that, hey, there's something more evil in the room, you know, we don't necessarily let our guard down right this moment, because there something attacks us back. And let me see what this does.
Eyes of whatever that was called. Yeah, it's Eye of Corruption. It's like Eyes of Corruption. Like, stop it.
Eyes of Corruption.
Knock it off.
It multiplied.
There is basically.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
Oh wait, the flesh golem's dead?
Yeah.
Small Leaf just obliterated it.
Now there's a cloud kill.
That's a 20-foot radius sphere, so that's 10.
Yeah, cloud kill's always fun.
Yeah, and I forget how to make it round, but
circle, or sorry, control.
Yeah.
Yeah, hit the circle button on your keyboard.
Yeah, the circle button on my keyboard. On your Fisher Price keyboard.
Yeah, your leapfrog.
Okay, so hold on. I have to hold the control key down first. Nope, it's not doing it.
Then Alt
Is it Alt?
or Shift.
There it is, it's Alt. Okay, so that's 20-foot radius. Oh, jeez.
If you hold down Alt, Shift, Control, Caps Lock, F4, and the home page key.
Yeah, it like locks it. 1, 2. Well, I'm holding like Shift.
And you're a
Control,
freak
and
of you're a freak of nature if you can hold all 5 of those keys down.
So that's like that. It's a little lopsided, but
Yeah.
But whatever. It basically fills this whole area.
Yeah.
At least part of the. Probably more like that, but
Yeah.
Okay, so basically, yeah, noxious gas and fumes fill the entire room. And we have to make Constitution saving throws on our turn. DC 17. And remember, if you're within 10 feet of Ridair, you get the +4 bonus to your
Within
save.
10?
Yeah. So Constitution save. Okay. That was a pretty mediocre roll. So half as much creatures are affected even if they hold their breath or don't need to breathe.
Well, if you get the +4, doesn't that mean you succeed?
I already have the +4 added in for me.
Okay.
So I just take 5d8.
So, because I'm stout, I get advantage on saving throws with poison.
Yep. All
I'm
right.
awesome.
Well, yeah, it's just when you start your turn, so I'll let you keep that roll for next time, though. Okay, so I'm down to 26 health. I guess Ridair is going to just charge through out of the fog, although he's not. He's going to avoid the hot water, I guess. And then he is going to... Okay, I have 5 more lay on hands. I don't have any more channels. He is going to cast... Well, I think he's going to cast haste on himself. Because he
Oh
can't...
God.
He doesn't see anything in here, but he's like, that's it. I'm going to kill whatever's in here as soon as I find you. And then, yeah, he'll cast haste on himself. And then he is going to just survey the room. So there are strange plants hanging from the ceiling, featuring thick twisted vines tangled around enormous bulbs and flowers of a sickly yellow hue. There's that large pool of steaming green water in the room. And then there is a desk, a scarred desk with its legs sawed off is pulled up alongside the pool. That would actually be in the space where Ridair is standing. And it's cluttered with damp parchment and raw seafood and a mahogany box. So Ridair basically notes the table, the pool, and the plants. But he shouts out, I can't see you, but when I find you, and he's like talking really fast because he's hasted, but when I find you, I will kill you. And then Alicia's turn.
All right, let's get that. Let's prepare to fail this con save.
Oh, yeah. So you're...
Okay.
You pass, so only half damage. So 9.
All right. Because everybody else is going after Alicia, Alicia is going to do a second level bless on all of us, so we get to add an extra d4 to all of our saving throws.
Nice.
Disgusting.
So she's going to do that, and CJ, this isn't revealed in here, but she's...
Oh, yeah, sorry. I forgot because I can see it.
Yeah, it's okay.
Yeah.
But she will enter the room and basically like join Radair over there.
Yeah.
Yep. So she'll come in. I guess. What is the range of his aura? Is it like 10 feet?
10
20?
feet. Yeah,
10
10
feet.
feet.
Okay, so she'll come in here and maybe like just like check this corner, like kind of like just blindly run into it and see if she happens to bump into something.
Yep, and you don't.
Okay.
Yeah, Radair's path took him around. He basically followed the pool, so he didn't bump into anything. So actually, I'll let you like.
For sure.
Huh?
It's gonna be in the pool, like it has to be.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I guess.
All right, Mo, your turn. Go ahead and roll your Constitution save for the. One thing I will say about this room is that it's not difficult terrain in here.
Oh, I guess I could have moved in here and gotten out of the ship.
Wait,
Yeah.
What the hell?
I forgot to mention
what the
that.
hell were the odds of that?
Max on everything.
What the fuck?
Holy hell.
That's what I'm talking about, baby.
You have advantage
'Cause of the-
right, 'cause it's a magical effect.
Yep.
Wow, wait, you rolled like full max.
Yeah.
I feel like I have to give you something for that. Like, I feel like you heal that amount.
Yeah. Okay. I was gonna say. I mean, that's gonna put me to full.
I mean,
I think.
it's rare enough rolling two 20s,
Yeah.
let alone rolling two 4s. I mean, granted, rolling two 4s on a D4 is easier than rolling two 20s on a D20, but like, yeah, you deserve to be healed.
Yeah, it's like
Healed the amount
randomly.
if you roll that.
Yeah. Well, that's good because my next action was gonna be super reckless.
Yeah. I'm saying, give yourself. I mean, that was a die roll. Give yourself inspiration too if you don't have it already. I don't hand that out often enough.
Right. Good, because I may need it. He's gonna.
So it is difficult terrain in this room, but it's not in the other room.
Right. I'm just gonna dash, so it's like I'm gonna have enough. But yeah, I'm just gonna run straight in and then just like swing here.
Okay.
Like just.
Go ahead and make an attack roll at disadvantage.
Okay. I'm gonna use my inspiration to just attack.
Yeah, to negate
like,
it.
Yeah.
Okay.
It would have been the first one. I forgot I still have.
Yeah, the 24
normal.
plus. Okay, that does hit. Yep, you strike a body directly in front of you. So I'll go ahead and reveal. Yeah, I'll go ahead and reveal that he is right there, because we basically know now where Mr. Dory is. But he is still invisible, and actually he's gonna have to make a concentration save. So he may not be invisible for long.
How's he concentrating on cloud kill and invisibility?
That's because it was I guess it is it's a potion, so...
Do you have magic?
Yeah, do you have magic? So he has to make a con save for the cloud kill.
The answer is you're gonna love the third thing he concentrates on. Damn it.
Okay, what's the... No, it's just a con save. Although, what's the... Oh, okay, so it's a DC 10 then. Right. Because it's 10 or half. Okay, so he passes. So Cloud Kill is still up. And then you did 5 damage. Okay.
BRB 1 sec.
Yep. Okay, good. Just roll it. Nice. Making sure that. Okay, Small Leaf. You already rolled your saving throw, so I'll let you keep that roll from before. And Mo, yeah, okay, you bonus action dash. So, yep, Small Leaf's turn. Mo, because you moved into the water, I forgot one thing. Go ahead and roll a Constitution save. Yep, you're good. All right, Small Leaf.
I guess I need to get to here, don't I, to be able to attack him?
Yep.
Which is a Constitution save. Yay! There's another crit on my saves. Jesus Christ.
And you guys are technically those spaces. I'm just gonna move that over so it's clear, but you're out of the cloud kill there.
gonna do one of those and one of those. Hey, there's a crit
Ooh.
attack, and then another one of those, and we're gonna waste the last key point I have and do another one of those.
yeah,
I'm just pasting that in Discord to remember it forever.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, he is invisible, so
Doesn't matter if I swing in this general direction, I'll hit something.
yeah, if you hit something. Well, he has it. You have disadvantage though to attack him then. So.
Move it. Roll disadvantage.
Yeah.
You take my fucking crit away. 28, 21, 16, and 21. So it didn't even fucking matter except I lost my crit.
Since it didn't matter, I'll let you keep the crit.
Woo! Crit! Roll that now.
Yeah.
Actually, we take it away. No.
It wasn't even that good.
Yeah, but the roll the yeah, let's roll.
There's 14 for that one, 6 for that one, and 7 for that one.
Okay, jeez.
Yeah, 17... I still just punched him in the face a whole bunch.
Yeah, 17, 27, 31, 38, 44. Okay.
I'm serious about these 44s. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, you hear several grunts and oofs as you smack Mr. Dory around.
Here's the wall, and all you hear is ah.
Despite him being invisible.
He should have been out visible.
Shouldn't be trying to hide.
No boy.
Yeah, so he is going to cast a spell in the direction that hits Mo, Smallleaf, and Alicia. It's a 30-foot cone. Each creature, and I'll just paste it in there so you can read it. He casts Sphere, and so you three need to make Wisdom saves, but you have Redair's bonus and Alicia's Bless bonus, so...
So my wisdom would be...
So it's either you are feared and have to take the dash action to move away, or you're not feared.
Is Mo part of this?
Yeah.
Is this a spell?
Yeah. Yep, it is a spell.
Okay. The that debuff that the other guys were giving us was only for like one round, right?
Well, oh right, yeah, one round.
Okay, it wasn't like a minute.
Yeah, it was only one round. So again, so this is one instance where there was a wisdom-based spell, but
am I near?
Those guys.
Is that 10 feet within Redair?
Yep.
Okay.
So I have advantage on saving throws. Fear.
Against fear.
Brave.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's the
brave.
halfling thing. Yeah.
Yep. So roll with
Even
advantage.
if I get it,
like...
even if I get it, I can use an action and just end it on myself with stillness of mind. So.
It's that Hobbit influence.
Right.
Well, stillness of mind actually is a monk effect.
I was gonna say we have so many bonuses to saving throws due to between advantage
21.
and and that's not even adding in Redair's bonus or bless. So yeah, clearly you all pass. Okay.
I guess the first I've actually used brave.
Yeah.
Since, like we started this whole thing.
Yeah, not too many. Fear effects are like, if they hit you, it sucks. Evidence.
It's like dragons
Florida
and
man.
a few casters like this.
Florida man fighting mummies or dragons. Absolutely useless.
And
Because me and CJ talked about Florida Man earlier. It's like what is the irony or the fucking ironicness that's actually his name?
Yeah. I would say, like, there's only one Florida man, and his name is Florida Man. Like, it's the same guy.
Yeah. Right.
And what a coincidence that he actually happens to live in Florida.
if I remember from Strahd, doesn't Cloudkill continuously move away from the person that did it?
Or it expands or something.
Yeah, it does something. Because I remember it chasing us down the freaking hallway.
Yeah, you're right. Oh. Yeah, it moves 10 feet away. So yeah, that should actually be 10 more feet. Because he casted it there, and then so that's 10 feet away at the start of each of your turns. Yep, so that should be out there. And then Redair's taking a turn. Just making sure there's no other things I need to do upkeep on... Oh, he took damage from... And actually, let me roll concentration, because that may actually disappear anyway with the damage Smallleaf did. Alright, so that's 7... Yeah, he's got to make 4 concentration checks. So against DC 17, 14, 10, and 10. Okay, well, a 1 is an auto fail, so he stops.
Isn't it the Sentinel feat where if you hit somebody with an attack of opportunity, their speed's 0, so that they can't escape you?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, so he's not able to continue concentrating on that. Redair comes up and he does a bonus action to cast Hunter. Well, I guess it has to be a target I can see, so he can't actually see him. I don't have any other bonus action spells that I want to cast right now. No, I think Redair gets 3 attacks with haste, so I think he's just going to attack, and maybe he'll just blow them all on smites because he's really ticked off. And okay, let's see, the 14. Oh, that has to be with disadvantage. Okay, let me roll again. Okay, so it'd be 14, 18, and 18. The 14 misses, but the 2 18s hit. And now I think Redair's going to save the... He has 4 more spells. Yeah, he'll conserve the spells.
Why is there a wall of longsword attacks?
I got to roll with disadvantage.
Ah, okay. I was like,
yeah.
I was like, did I miss something where Redair? Oh wait, actually, aren't you hasted right now too?
Yeah, I'm hasted.
Okay.
So it's 3 attacks, and they should have all been at disadvantage. So that's 30, 38. Okay. Considerable amount of damage.
This is like seeing a level 20 fighter and 3.5 attack.
Yeah.
So many bonus attacks!
Okay, now Alicia's turn. Because he's invisible, you can't really tell how damaged he is, but I mean, we are hitting him quite a bit.
So the wording for Dispel Magic is...
Yeah, it's like 1d20 plus your thing versus 10, plus the spell's
Yeah,
level.
you make DC equals 10 plus the spell's level. Okay, so I gotta look up the spell's level.
So I'm just looking it up, but it's choose one creature, object, or magical effect within range, so I don't have to be able to see him.
Right. Any spell of 3rd level or lower on the target ends. Okay, this is a 4th level spell.
So as a matter of fact, then could I just make that a 4th level cast?
Yeah. Roll an Arcana check to. Roll an Arcana check with advantage. You would probably know this.
Okay.
Yeah, you know that, like, okay, he has a greater invisibility effect on him, so you know to upcast it to counter it.
Perfect. Yep. Then I'll cast that at the 4th level.
Yeah. Yep. And now he is he's visible again, and you kind of see a look of like, oh crap.
I guess upon doing that, she would be like, Mr. Dory, it's not too late to turn yourself in and give up.
Should have taken our healing.
You can't hide from justice.
Yeah, he looks between everyone, and like he doesn't say anything yet. But like he doesn't respond. Like you see him kind of considering his options, but he doesn't actually say anything to that. All right, Mo.
Before stabbing him, Mo lets him know that he overcharged him for the medical bill earlier.
All right. 25. Nice.
Mike, I tricked your secretary into paying us 50 extra gold. Stab. And then
That's
Mark.
a big deal.
Yep.
That's the sneak attack. That's psychic.
Yeah, that's the real. Yeah.
Psychic damage. Oh.
Yeah. Right.
No, how could you?
Oh.
Yeah, I forgot to put on the bless on myself because I'm not used to having bless on me.
That would actually be funny for like a thief thing, where if they attack somebody, they can like steal like their weapon or like their shield or something, like kleptomaniac attack or something. Klepto attack.
Reach in and steal
And then
the
they
pocket.
forgot
It
to
does psychic damage.
Yeah, they forget to type in that it's a melee attack, and then somebody has a bow. Like
Let's see, it is
120
Smalley's
feet
turn.
away from somebody, and they steal their sword.
Boop, boop.
Oh, that's what I forgot.
Can you
Redair
roll
needs
like
to
less
make-
than a 20 on that?
Can I roll less? I don't think so.
Okay. Sorry, I forgot to roll Constitution when Redair stepped into the water, so at least I think I did. Yeah.
Yeah.
can you not-
My roll itself is a +8, so I don't think it's possible.
It seems like it's plus 11.
Plus 11 for your staff.
Or, sorry.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, your
you're-
fist might be 8. Yeah.
you're
Oh yeah,
rolling
yeah, it is.
+3 weapon is legendary for
Right.
a reason. So yep, those hit.
Boop. Yep.
Yep.
Boop. And my free boop. 13. 13 might be pushing it.
Yeah, that misses. So, does Bless? No, I was gonna say Bless works on attack rolls too, right? But
It does.
okay, but even with Bless, that would not hit. So
Wait,
let's
that
see.
wouldn't hit?
That would not
Oh,
hit.
oh, wow. So his AC is like above 17.
Yeah.
Jeez.
So let's see. That's still 25 damage. So he is at there and 5. Okay, so it is his turn. So let's see, what does he do? Okay. Okay. Hold on, I'm reading an ability here. Okay. So he has a nasty, cheap cop-out move. That's a long ability, but he basically has he can cast etherealness. So he casts a spell and slips into the ethereal plane. I'm seeing if there's any countermeasures. But everything there. It's basically he can't do anything to. I think when you're on the ethereal plane, he can't do anything to us, and we can't do anything to him. Yeah, so he basically says he says, "You're right, I can't beat you, but I'm not gonna let you take me alive." And then he casts that spell and vanishes into the ethereal plane. Rather, and proceeds to.
If I were a better spellcaster, I would have counterspell.
Actually, I don't think Redair has counterspell. Let me see if I don't think he does because that's higher level. That's
Yeah,
third level.
Mo has it.
Yeah, I did. No, I don't have it. Yeah. Redair, like, still being hasty, is like, no, and like proceeds to just like swing his sword like at the boat and just like hacking at the floor and the walls. No, Mr. Dory, you and your fiends will pay. The ones that haven't already died, I'll hunt you down. And Redair just like pounds the water
Yeah.
in frustration.
I was just like, oh, I should have charged him more. It's not worth this. But I think we have our, maybe, Lantern Ghost Killer confirmed.
Yeah.
If he can disappear like this continuously.
I should have pressed the attack harder.
I get out of the water. I'm like, oh.
Yeah. I should have. Yeah, Radar's like still talking fast and
Yeah.
still hasted, and that. But but then after like a minute goes by and everyone's still kind of catching their breath, recovering. It's like Radar just steps out of the water and then like freezes as the haste effect wears off.
9 o'clock warning.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we'll wrap up here, and this will be a good place to stop.
Okay. Yeah, I just want to add the alarm set.
Yeah, we'll finish up what's in this room here, and.
So is there now that we're not in like adrenaline combat mode? Are there really features to this room, like a bed, desk, stuff like that?
Yes. Unfortunately, okay. So there is a. I wish I didn't think to create some of the stuff ahead of time, but whatever.
Man.
So yes. So, like I said, in the room, the main things are there's like those kind of like plants, vines that are growing from the wall. There's the desk. That's pulled up alongside the pool here, near where Radar was standing. And the desk has some papers and, like I said, the raw seafood and a mahogany box on it. There's like a chair with the desk, but that's it for this room.
Does that box look like it contained valuables?
No, that remains to be seen. It is a mahogany box, which is a very
mahogany.
Mahogany. It's a very expensive
Malchior
material.
9 with a tree that's 30 feet tall.
I meant
and breathe.
Yeah. God, it has been so long since I've seen that.
They're not making it anymore.
Yeah.
I sent you that video. It makes me very sad. They tried to do BoJack and said that all they did was get pissed off at it.
I forget. Did they stop because of like copyright stuff or?
No, they stopped because I guess they felt it was getting old.
Right.
Which is fair, I guess.
Yeah.
They did what, 3 seasons? 3 seasons.
Yeah, I mean,
it was
as
all the
long
way up
as they.
through the Cell Saga.
Yeah.
And BoJack was next, and then it would have led right into the Boo.
Yeah, but to be honest, though, I can see why they stopped. The Boo Saga, I don't think would have lent itself to as much.
Yeah, I mean,
stuff.
it's like the Simpsons and Family Guy thing. It's like eventually a show just has hit everything that they can.
Yeah, without it being forced.
Right.
Yeah.
But yeah, rather than an intimidation on the box, I'm trying an investigation.
You intimidate the box and it's so scared it opens up.
Yeah.
Revealing it. Yeah. No. Yeah, the box is unlocked. Within it is a velvet purse containing 6 rubies, 500 gold each. It also contains a tattered book with a florid spiral design on it, sort of like like a wave, like a cyclone look.
Right.
And that is all that is in the box. There's also, like I said, the papers and the notes on the desk. The plate of food, is contains some sort of deep sea creature that has burst open because, when deep sea creatures come to the surface, they pop. So.
What was the cyclone thing again?
It's like a spiral symbol. Unfortunately, I don't think I have a picture. Let me see if they have a picture here. No, they don't. But it's basically like a spiral, like a spiraling cyclone with like waves around the edge of it. Go ahead and roll a religion skill. I guess anyone who notices it.
Yeah, I would probably take it and hand it to like Elysia or Redair and be like,
Yeah.
"Have you seen this?" Like he wouldn't know.
Yeah. So, yeah, Alicia can roll 2 if she wants.
Just chuck a religion out there.
Hey.
Yeah. So yeah, we both know. We know that is the symbol of Tharzadun, or yeah, Tharizdun. So I'll type it in here. That is the symbol of Tharizdun. And he is basically he's basically a forgotten interloper god, originating from the abyss, and imprisoned there. He's basically a chaotic evil deity. His kind of dominion is eternal darkness and trickery. So basically the prime cult god, you could say. And yes, he does have, cult followers that serve him, and pretty much any worship of Tharizdun is, secretive and for obvious reasons.
Alicia thinks for a moment, and it's like, oh yeah, this must be he's the god of darkness and all this other stuff, and it's like we have to stop him before he does anything dark. Thinking about the sun, we can't let him stop Ra.
He does anything dark. Yeah, Redair's still kind of distracted by thoughts going through his head and still trying to process everything that happened, and between being he never really had felt fear before, seeing his life flash through his eyes when he was caught completely off guard by that assassin, and realizing that he could have died there, and then having that channel into rage against the creatures and Mr. Dory. He's still trying to get that under control, but he trying to clear that out of his head, nods to Alicia and says, if there's any other followers of Tharizdun here, we'll stop them. I will stop them. Put an end to this, to the Lantern Ghost Killer, and bring him to justice. And by justice, I mean the end of my sword.
You've named it now, have you?
Well, Herder kind of looks down his sword and says, justice is a pretty cliche name for a sword.
Which is exactly why I named it Justice 2. Justice Strikes Back.
It's cliche. I named my sword Bribe the Jury.
Yeah.
Not enough witnesses. Must dismiss. That's what I named my sword. Wait, what?
Not enough. Yeah. Case dismissed.
I'm a lawyer. This is my briefcase, and its name is dismissed.
So I guess also I would look at the papers. I mean, maybe they're just business stuff, but
yeah,
Mo's interested in that too.
So the notes on the table as you're going through them, they're basically, a lot of them are various letters. Some of them more formal looking, some of them kind of shakily handwritten, but they're all various letters that basically show that Dory has been involved in various foul crimes throughout the styes. Not specifically the Lantern Ghost killings, but other shady dealings, both whether that's offing, having threats assassinated, or shady trade deals, or manipulating politics to his favor,
right,
different things like that. more scraps of parchment contain scribbles and crude drawings of tentacled monsters, which you recognize as similar to the ones that were scratched, that were drawn in the asylum
Right.
cell by not Jarmy.
Yeah, him.
Yeah, whatever his name was.
It was Jarmy, yeah.
Or it was Jarmy. I was thinking Jarmy was the guy who hired us on initially,
No.
but that was somebody else.
I forget that guy's name.
Yeah, that was Ruffram.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you notice that. The other thing you find is you find a note that that catches your eye, and the note says, and I wish I had typed this up beforehand, but I didn't, and they don't have it typed up for me to send. But I'll read it and you can, like, if you need me to repeat it to figure out the details, I can repeat it. So this is what the note says. The catch again indicates a disturbance beneath us. We cannot locate the cause, but fear they may be in the water near you. Praise Tharzadun, he rests and awaits. The Whisperer anticipates renewed lantern ghost harvests. The young one must be fed. This is how you will serve us. The harvest must increase, for the young one grows in both size and appetite. Find someone to resume the lantern ghost's task, and bring the candidate to the temple, where we shall appraise its worth.
So my immediate thought process is maybe Jarmy was the quote-unquote lantern ghost killer, but forced to do so against his will.
Right.
And there are two somethings beneath the water. One is growing. The first that pops into my head is like that baby kraken that was revived.
Right.
That we fought, in the Tallahassee waters, but that's all I got.
Yeah.
And a temple. We need to get rid of this foul temple.
So seeing all these notes and all this kind of stuff, basically this evidence, Mo's going to gather it all, and his first thought is to deliver this along with what we learned over at the asylum to the constable that we know.
Yeah.
Just so that she has evidence, like as a guard.
Yeah, Constable Jupe.
Exactly. That,
yep.
It's like we took matters into our own hands, invaded the living space of Mr. Dory, and we're just explain all the monstrous things that we've seen, and we're defending him, and then just how, his horrible situation. He got away alive and found all of this evidence, and really just lay it all out. Yeah, like what Elysia said, like, there's a temple and stuff. It's like, cause, and
nods in agreement, and while you're, go ahead.
And we have the cyclone thing, which maybe we can use as bonuses to a scrying chance.
Yeah, the cyclone, like, you mean the book with the cyclone picture on it?
Right.
Yeah. And actually, Rodair, thinking about the book, he takes it and starts flipping through it to see if there's any information of note in there.
And that's a good point. Sorry.
Yeah, it's written, the language is a combination of Abyssal and Infernal, and it contains various prayers to Tharizdun.
I read both of those languages.
Yep, and Rodair does too.
Okay.
So yeah, we read it and we see what it is, and we're like, oh, okay, yeah, it's some sort of religious texts. But there is a folded scrap of parchment tucked inside the front cover, and it's written in Infernal as well. And it reads, "This book contains all the invocations and prayers you'll need to learn the truth, Mr. Dory. The Dark God's faithful are wary of new converts. But learn the words and they should accept you soon enough. Seek their pulpit in the evening shadow of Frother's lamp. Praise Tharizdun.
Could you paste that, the Frother's lamp?
Yeah, I'll paste that. And actually, I'll
Because
do the...
that sounds like asking a local, like, hey, my cousin said he's at Frother's lamp. Where is that?
Yeah.
I thought your cousin was locked up in the asylum. Yeah, it's crazy, isn't it?
So I got a lot of cousins.
Yeah, listen, bro.
So
yeah.
also, I guess on that end, if we know that scrying helps, if we have like a piece of a person or something, if Mo would say that, maybe it would click to Alicia, like, wait, like, you guys, like, like, Mo, you stabbed him. Do you have like any of his blood on your sword still?
Good point. I check my mouth because I always lick the blood off. No, I'm just kidding.
Blood mouth.
Good way to get herpes.
Yeah. Well, listen.
You now have Dory's.
Mo doesn't have to worry about herpes. The other people have to worry about herpes.
Oh, Jesus.
Mo has worried and made his peace.
Yeah, right. My peas. And it burns.
So yeah, Alicia would bring that up to...
Yeah. Yeah, if you have a way to, like, store it, then...
My mouth.
Collect it. then yeah, you can use that to scry.
The empty bottle of potion of healing that I used earlier.
Yeah, there you go.
What do you mean? This is an RPG. You chug it, you just shatter it on the ground instantly.
Yeah, the bottle disappears. There's...
No, you swallow the bottle in the potion hole. Don't you know?
I was like, that's the barbarian response.
Yeah.
What do you mean? I have to eat the glass.
Yeah, there was an epic NPC man skit where that's exactly
Eat
what
the
we
bottle! What do you mean, eat the bottle?
Yeah.
did. He drank it, just ate the bottle.
Yeah.
Just like blood.
I don't have inventory space for the empty bottle. He's like, why are you confused?
Yeah, like
Like,
potions of healing would heal more than 2d4 plus 2 if the adventurers would just actually just drink it and not eat the bottle. But the 2d4 plus 2 is the...
Yeah, the shard damages they
Yeah.
swallow it, it tears apart their esophagus.
Bottle
like...
of Mr. Dory blood.
Throat damage.
Okay, let's throw in...
Bowl. I took the velvet bag of rubies. I'll sell that someday.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
guess also, Alicia's kind of thinking, like, what if the temple they're referring to is that, like, underwater temple? She's
Right, the one we were at before.
area. Like, it's probably not that, but I think that's where her mind is, of being like, well, we didn't see any temples in the skies, so maybe that's what they're talking about.
Yeah.
Yep. We are, yeah, our next mission is to discover where this temple is that they mentioned. And bring in the... Yeah, so we'll end here, because this is a good stopping point.
Yep.
Alicia wants to sink this boat. Destroy the crane mechanism.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
honestly,
kinda like,
after that second room, I was like, dude, screw this boat. Yeah, like, honestly, let's just destroy the crane and let it fall. But I'm like, what if there's, like, some captured slave guy in the back? And
Yeah.
Yeah, so if Alicia would, like, be looking at the crane when we go to leave, yeah, and Mo would just be like, yes. Yes, we
Fireball.
should. Yeah.
I mean, I don't know
Yeah.
if I want to do it now. It's going to cause, like, a ruckus in the town and shit. But...
Yeah, Radair's like, oh, believe me, I want to see this place burn too. But there's plenty of incriminating evidence in there. I mean, and up here, he says, looking at the deck and looking at the bodies of the scoom that are...
We need to get our medieval forensics team in here.
Yeah.
These pools, it's like a spawning ground. These are just pools of scum.
Scum. Triple scum.
All right, well, yeah, we'll end here as the party is leaving the boat to turn in the incriminating evidence and discover the location of this temple, possibly having something to do with Frother's lamp.
Yep.
And, oh, sorry, I typed in the wrong thing. Everybody gets 5,450 experience.
5450.
Yep. which is enough to.
I was gonna say, I'm
up.
like, wait, that's a level up.
Whee!
Oops. $59,070. Yeah, and if we level up, that'll be good. If we end by 9:30, that will be perfect. All right. So turn off the.
1D.
Whew.
Oh yeah, baby.
I rolled a 4. Fucking hell.
I'm gonna roll a 3. Hey!
Okay, 7. There you
I
go.
rolled an 8 last time.
It's never
so-
felt better to be wrong.
Yeah, you're making up now for the.
Yep.
For some of the low rolls early on.
I'll just. I'm gonna go ahead and just take my 4+2. Thank you, or 4+3.
Now I am immune to diseases and poison.
Poison?
Poison?
I don't feel so.
And now my speed increases by another 20 feet while you're not wearing any armor or wielding shields.
Jeez.
And I can move
Another
move vertically across surfaces like water on your turn without falling during the move. So yeah,
I like it.
I'm so cheap. It's fun.
I like it a lot.
Oh yeah,
So we
'cause
are level 10 now.
I have 89 health. I can deal with that.
I don't get my extra meta magic till next.
I have 50 speed now. I'm
Ooh, I
so
get the
broken.
ability score improvement.
That wish was the best thing for this character, for that staff. I move fast and I just punch everybody.
Ability score improvement.
So it would seem like all that I get from this level up is, because of the multi-class, is HP and an additional 5th level spell slot. And I say that as if that's a small thing to get.
Oh, I only got a 5th level spell slot.
I only got an extra 5th level spell slot.
Say,
The problem is though, is then you have to pick your 5th level spell. That was the hardest part with Gizmo. It's like, who I pick?
Oh, I get an extra cantrip too. I can retire, boys.
Yeah.
What about well, you have 1 level of cleric, right?
Yep.
So you're getting 9th level sorcerer. Oh right, yeah, but cantrips.
So I get 9th level sorcerer, but I'm still technically considered a full spellcaster. So my class features on the left go up like a sorcerer, but my spells known and stuff go up as as 1 level above me.
Yeah.
Which is kind of weird that like they consider a cleric a full sorcerer or a full magic user for the sake of multi-classing.
Hey, I'm not gonna complain.
Like to me, they're like
so you do gain another spell known, so that's another spell slot.
So yeah, I get a 5th level spell slot, an extra spell known, and an extra cantrip known.
Let's see.
I'll take that 5th level spell slot though, or the extra spell known, because that could be a random 5th level spell. All right, what 5th level spell do we want now? From the sorcerer.
Good question.
Spell list.
I'm trying to see if there's a feat that matches how I've been playing Mo, because I took Tough at level 8 just because like he keeps freaking getting hit, so I figure like
Tough was a good thematic choice.
no, I take Durable now.
Tough followed by durable.
Maybe I take Healer because I'm learning so much about getting healed.
So cleric could get commune, which would probably be pretty good for at least thematically.
What's that do?
You contact your deity or divine proxy and
Oh,
ask them
right.
3 questions with a yes/no.
Yeah,
Divine
that's a
beings,
cool spell.
yeah, so they might be unclear, but basically I could use it and ask Ra or a consort of Ra 3 questions a day. It's like, Ra, where
That
the
one is a
hell is
cool
Dory?
spell.
I think Dawn is a really good one as well, just because it basically, like, it's more of a vampire campaign one, but you just create actual sunlight. Like, not even
Nice.
a light spell, it just is sunlight, and it kills, like, all darkness spells and stuff. Geas? Yeah, it doesn't really fit out. Alicia. She has Raised Dead. Hollow is another one that would actually be kind of cool for her, I guess.
Hollow?
Hello?
Or yeah, no, I'm sorry. You said
Oh,
like what was that spell?
oh, sorry,
Hollowed?
Hollow.
Oh, hollow. Yeah. And what's that one do?
So it's very long,
Oh,
but
okay.
for the sake of saying, you cast it for 24 hours and it lasts forever.
Oh,
You
nice.
an area up to a radius of 60 feet. Um, you basically first, celestials, elementals, fiends, or undead can't enter the area, nor can such creatures charm, frighten, possess any creatures in it. So it's basically like creatures can't enter the area and they can't do any spells into it. Second, you can bind an extra effect to the area, and then I basically can pick courage, so creatures in it can't be frightened at all. Darkness fills the area. Daylight fills the area. Energy protection, so you have protection against something. Energy vulnerability. Everlasting rest. Dead bodies in the area cannot be turned into undead. Creatures can't travel. Creatures in the area are feared. Silence. Nothing can escape the area for sound. And creatures can't. Any creature in that area can communicate, even if they don't share a common language.
Huh.
I'm actually kind of thinking Alicia would take that for the temple and kind of like hollow the area so that
Like
basically
that's
like
the super protection wall.
no evil fire dogs can enter again, hellhounds can ever enter the
Yeah.
temple again, and
And I mean, that's something where it's like you could pick it up and then next level swap it out.
yeah. So
If you
I
only intend to like use it, for that.
yeah, I mean I could take something, but I almost think that hollow is kind of like I think that's almost so thematic I can't not do it because otherwise it's going to be like I take a sorcerer spell, and that's going to be like Hold
Yeah.
Monster or Teleportation Circle or Wall of Light. That's probably about it.
Yeah.
Creation is actually kind of cool. Pull wisps of shadow material to create non-living vegetable matter, soft rope, or something similar. You can use the spell to create a mineral object such as stone or metal. And it says how long it lasts, so I can make like if we were to need it, something made of like we could pull adamantine for a minute, but mostly it's like vegetable where you're like I can make food that feeds us for a day. But I mean there is just create food and drink, so innervation is pretty good. I think
I'm gonna take skilled, which gives me proficiency
Ooh.
bonus with 3 skills.
I'm saying as a rogue, you already have 4 from just being rogue, so
Yep.
you have a lot of skills. What skills are you picking?
I'm gonna go with investigation because like I'm trying to make him because like I took that circlet thing to give him an intelligence bonus to help with that, but it's like all right, I need even more. So I went investigation, perception, and then sleight of hand because I didn't have that before. It's like
Okay.
freaking
Nice.
hyper boost that.
Yeah, that's a pretty big jump considering we already have like what a +4 proficiency bonus.
Right.
So just going from getting that +4 jump. Okay, so
Greater Restoration would be nice to have. Actually, I have Greater Restoration already. Never mind, because I swapped another one when I leveled up before. I think I'm gonna go with Hollow.
All right. Yep. You can always swap it out. If you decide to change, if you change your mind.
Yeah, I'm thinking like as cool it would be that it's like always daylight in the temple. I actually kind of like. I think that would be like very thematic. But if she does something to the temple, I actually think it might be tongues.
So that for understanding.
So that yeah, like everybody, like lizard folk and like sea elves and everybody can come together and they can all just like I actually have a feeling that if such a thing existed in like Saltmarsh, like the new like community center would be like the temple where it's like
Yeah.
like how do we discuss like relations with neighboring races, like well in the area where we can all understand each other.
In the temple. So,
And
nice.
since this lasts until dispelled, it's like given like if we get back and we have like 3 to 4 days of downtime, I can do this like to the whole temple.
Neat. That's neat. Yeah, that'll definitely be something where if you do that, like that'll give a big boost to the number of followers, the income, the prestige, and all that. So that'll definitely make the temple the center of town.
It's not a combat skill, but I'll take it. And then also whatever other scenario we may run into, it's like we can always just make a semi-safe haven somewhere. Like just protect me for a day and no evil can enter our tent zone.
So I got Fireball, an
Nice.
extra sorcery point, and Quicken spell and Twin spell. So I can basically now, it's like if we want to now, I can haste like 2 people.
Oh yeah, that's right. I get a sorcery point as well, so thank you for
don't forget that. That sorcery point adds up. The only unfortunate part is that I'm really behind in the sorcery point, so it's like I only got 3 of them.
Yeah.
So that basically means like, oh, I can twin a haste spell once, or oh, I can like quicken a haste and then still attack in the same, because it turns a spell into a bonus action, I think. So it's like I could cast haste and still attack.
Yeah, that's big.
Or like cast hold person and still attack, or basically breaking the action economy. So I'm being able to cast haste and still take a full turn basically is that's huge.
I guess another thing too to mention about Hollow is that if any creature that is charmed, frightened, or possessed enters the area, and they're immediately no longer charmed, possessed, or frightened.
Well, yeah, there's a lot.
Like
a lot that spell does.
Yeah, like if actually, since I have it now, I can actually link it. So when I said it's like long, it's like it allows.
Oh yeah, yeah, that is. Yeah, that's a long spell with a lot going on. Oh, because I'm. Let's see, did Eldritch Blast increase in damage? I have to check that. I think at level 10 it should.
Yeah, Eldritch Blast, and that scales off your character level 2, which is nice. Or I think it's.
It's 1d10, but the number of missiles you fire.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's at 11th level. It's 3 moves at 11. Okay.
Right.